So this guy is Michael Osse. Michael Osse is arrested accused of murder after driving from Jefferson County to Colorado Spring in the victim's car. So Michael Osse. Let's pull up a story here. You got Jefferson County deputies investigating death on 32nd Avenue. No, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, it is. Michael Osse, 55, was arrested on charges of second-degree murder relating to the death of his 85-year-old mother, Marie Osse. 6 weeks before he was arrested in connection with his mother's death, a Jefferson County man summoned deputies to his home because he said he was being assaulted by a woman pretending to be his mother. Interesting. Says the JCSO, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. This is Colorado. Deputies said around 8:35 a.m. on January 24th, they responded to a home on West 32nd Avenue near the intersection with Eldridge Street, which is east of Golden. Marie Osse was found dead in the home. It's believed she died from blunt force injuries. According to JCSO, her other son had discovered her body and spoke with deputies at the home. An affidavit said he reported that Michael Osse lived with their mother at the home and said that Michael Osse had schizophrenia. A deputy researched Michael Osse found that on December 8th, he had summoned deputies to his home. According to that report, Michael Osse said a woman was pretending to be his mother, and the woman was knocking him out at night and assaulting him. The document says Michael Osse was convinced his mother was assaulting him while he sleeps, but he didn't have any injuries. The document says he was adamant the woman he was living with stole his mother's identity and was not his real mother. A deputy spoke with Michael Osse's mother at the home and said it was not uncommon for him to go through periods like this. The report says she explained that he was in an accident of some type about 11 years ago and had been in a coma. After that, she said her son was never the same. She reported that when Michael Osse has these episodes that can last several days or weeks, and she's supposed to contact her two other children to let them know. But said she doesn't like to make a fuss. She reported that it scares her when he gets like that and said she doesn't know if he will hurt himself or her, according to the December report. The deputy stressed to Marie Osse that she should contact her other children and told her that if she ever felt scared, she should call the police. The deputy left a card with the non-emergency line on it. Marie Osse reported that she did not know if her son had been diagnosed with any mental illnesses. Hours before Marie Osse's body was discovered on January 24th, Colorado Springs police made contact with Michael Osse. An arrest affidavit said when officers there contacted him around 1 that morning, he did not know where he was or how he got there. The affidavit says it also says Michael Osse appeared to be in a state of mental breakdown, and he was taken to a hospital on a mental health hold. While at the hospital, Michael Osse began making comments about having killed someone. The affidavit said technicians at the hospital began recording their interactions with him and provided them to detectives. On the recordings, he could be heard saying he killed her 3 times. The document says Jefferson County deputies picked him up Monday afternoon and he was jailed on charges of second-degree murder, the sheriff's office said. So Michael Osse killed his 85-year-old mother, Marie Osse, thinking that she was somebody else. He's got schizophrenia. Is this mental health? Is this just going to be a goddamn James Holmes case or a King Supers case? You got some psycho who murders and then they say some crazy shit and they're like, well, that person's crazy. I mean, they just said some crazy shit. James Holmes just walks in with his crazy eyes. Oh my God, he's got crazy eyes. He must be nuts. King Super Shooter, you got Claudia Camacho who stabbed the shit out of her kids. And all these heinous, terrible, worst crimes, they're guaranteed a preliminary hearing. They're guaranteed a 10-step criminal procedure in the state of Colorado. And that's, fair. That's fair for what? To have a uniform procedure for everybody, right? That's due process to be fair for everybody. But apparently we'll talk about that later. But yeah, there you go. So another murder in Colorado, buttoned up, guys arrested. Either is crazy or, is a fucking homicidal fucking piece of shit. So